you're anything like me, you are a fall and winter girl. That is your peak season. But you're a stylish woman, and so you're not going to let some heat stop you from looking stylish. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 6 accessories I think you need to have this summer in order to look stylish and chic. Stay tuned. So, as I mentioned, summertime can be hard for many of us. We don't have the layering that we typically have to lean on, but have no fear. Accessories will help you get your look together. So we're going to talk about some accessories that really help. One accessory that really stands out to me is a hat or some type of headpiece. It's something about a hat or a headpiece that just elevates your look. It's a Celine hat, so we love that. But your hat doesn't even have to be Celine. It can be any kind of hat. But she has on a Celine bucket bag hat. She has on these Hermes slides, which, again, very fabulous, and a tote bag. So the hat just does something to an ordinarily just casual look, run-of-the-mill look. As you can see, not just her hat, but she also has some other accessories that are crucial. She has some nice shoes. So she has these slides, and in the next clip, in this particular clip, she has these Hermes, I think they call this sea-free sandal. To me, they make any look like you're casual, but you're still very cute. So she has the sea-free sandals. She has a nice Dior. It looks like a raffia bag. And raffia, crochet, these kind of materials just scream summer and make you look chic. Even do something like a visor. This is Malia, I think is how you pronounce her name. But I like this Christian Dior visor. It's not necessarily my vibe all the way, but I do think it's a very nice look, especially if you are someone who likes to be more bold in your accessories. You like prints and patterns. We can see she has some jewelry. The jewelry is nice. Jewelry is another accessory that elevates your look. Look at these huge hoops. Look at that gold cuff. This is definitely a look. This is an outfit from Brittany from Pockets and Bows. This is just a regular trouser outfit. But when you look at her accessories, you can see how the accessories make this outfit pop. The hat. Just imagine this look with no hat. If she didn't have the hat, it would look completely different. But the hat definitely adds something. And again, I don't know if this is a designer hat or not. We don't know. But it doesn't matter because it's still doing what the job is to do. So you don't have to have necessarily a Celine hat like the first woman. Or you don't have to have a hat that is designer, Lil Wavy, YSL. You don't have to have any of that. But a hat in itself adds something. Even a visor, just a plain visor adds something. I like her jewelry. We can see she has some, we can't see her jewelry all the way, her hoops, but we know she has some sort of earrings. I like the gold wristlets that she has. That is nice and cute. And then she has a Jacquemus bag. Love this look. Again, we have Pockets and Bows. And this time, one of the things that I like about this look, accessories speak volumes. Because if you really just pinpoint, this actual look is just a white mini dress. But the accessories are really what style it and give it the oomph. These sunglasses, people always talk about sunglasses, but sunglasses are definitely an accessory that you need to have, especially for the summer. And not only do you look chic and stylish, but it also protects your eyes from the rays of the sun. I like these shoes. These are cute. Again, you could also wear heels if you wanted, but just for casual, chic, chill look, have on some flats. She has a gold clutch and a nice bracelet. So again, very cute. Very summertime casual, but I look good. Now, this is another outfit. This is from Alicia from Hint of Glamour. And I like this because she, to me, put something dressy and something casual together. I like the juxtaposition in this outfit. And when I think juxtaposition, this is what I like. My style is very feminine. So I don't like to do feminine and edgy, but I will do like a casual and dressy in order to add juxtaposition if I want to. But in this particular outfit, she's wearing a tank with a midi skirt. I love the floral print. And she has on these furry, like kind of furry heels, sunglasses, oversized sunglasses, a necklace, and some earrings. and a big clutch. So you can see how the accessories come to play. Otherwise, we have a skirt and a tank top. And so that we can see how the outfit, the accessories are what makes this look stunning. Even down to her watch. She has a nice watch, a ring, and just a simple band of diamonds. So I really like this look. I love this look. I might do something similar. Obviously not the exact same, but again, something with a juxtaposition of casual and dressy. The clutch, the sunglasses, they're both black. We see the gold detailing. Even if you look at the back of this jewelry, this necklace, if she didn't have a jewelry, that will also add something different. So accessories really make a look. So jewelry, sunglasses, bag. This next look, this is Winona Dijon, and she is wearing this black maxi dress. And this black maxi dress, she has this oversized hat. Love this hat. Oversized sunglasses, because again, come on now, sunglasses at summertime. Flip-flops, and this Loewe bag. Now this is again a Loewe raffia bag. And so I like how she just stuck with it's a somewhat monochromatic look. She stuck with the all black, and she looks fabulous. So think about this. So far for the accessories, we've highlighted outfits and how the outfit itself is simple, but what takes it over top and what's going to be important for us this summer is going to be our accessories. So we've seen hats, sunglasses, bags, more specifically raffia bags and totes. We've seen jewelry, how jewelry plays a part, because that's important. We have hats. So another thing that I think is important is scarves. That's why I'm wearing a scarf today. And I'm going to show you a split screen of the rest of my outfit. So this is just one way. A scarf is a good headpiece if you don't want to wear a hat that can still make your look elevated and you have accessories. And why can't I talk? I have some hats. I have some more scarves on the way. I do have a hat that I want to purchase. So get a scarf if you don't want to do a hat. Scarves look nice. I'm going to get a longer one so it can flow out behind me. But as you can also see, bag. Now I have a bag in this particular outfit that's not a raffia bag, but I do like that it's a print. So keep that in mind in any season. But because we're talking about the summer, even if you don't want to do a raffia bag, maybe you don't like raffia bags or you don't like crochet bags, you'd rather just stick to a leather bag, get a bag that has a nice print on it, some print, and that will keep your outfit, or that will make your outfit pop. That will add some nice a difference to your outfit. It will make your outfit look nice and elevated as well. Now this look, who could forget, if you are someone who watched Sex and the City, I don't watch the new one, but the older one, like the original seasons, Carrie and the girls, this particular look that Samantha wore, I like this headscarf, the Chanel headscarf. I like this. Now I wouldn't get a Chanel scarf, but if you are bold and you want to wear a long scarf, this is a good way to wear it. You can see she also has some hoops. She does have looks like she has some bracelets on, but I like this outfit. So if you want, then you should get a headscarf. I like this outfit because this outfit is simple, but it still has some oomph. So again, we have this white hat. It's a bucket hat, and I want to get a bucket hat. I have one that's on, I have my eye on, but it's sold out. So we will see if I procure it. I will show you that in a later video if I do get it. She has some big earrings. I don't know what kind. Just a simple, slightly, you can see dainty gold necklace, a watch. And I love the way her top is styled. So even though this is a white top essentially and some linen trousers, the hat, the jewelry is what adds to it. Something that I consider jewelry that I don't know if many people do, but that I consider jewelry is a brooch. Now, Rosie Huntington Whiteley has on this brooch. So she's really just wearing a cream dress. And I like this dress. I think what adds some detail to this dress is the brooch. So you can think about doing that. Maybe you just have a plain summer dress or just a plain top. Find a brooch that you like and add it. And again, it doesn't have to be, I think this particular brooch is Tiffany & Co. because this isn't, I think it's an ad for Tiffany. But you can find a brooch several different places and let that be like a little, that just adds something to your look. And because there's so many different styles of brooches, like all of these things, you can make it nuance to your personal style. And again, even in this look, she has earrings. She has a nice, this looks like a satin clutch. She has on some silver heels. She looks amazing. So maybe you have someplace dressy to go, you can even add that in your look. I'm gonna share with you a couple more looks and that just further show. So this is Lily Grace, and I love her hat. Love this hat, so cute. She has on a bracelet, 2 of them. She has her sunglasses. She has a belt. A belt is a good accessory as well. And she has these little kitten heels. So now, you know, the summertime, sometimes you don't always want to do va 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 voom. Sometimes you want to be a bombshell like Rosie, like she just had in that previous outfit. And then sometimes you want to be more understated and chill. Now this look, I love the hat. I think it's a different hat from the previous look. She has on some studs, but not just any studs. They're nice and decorative. We see she has this, her bag you can't fully see, but it's a black bag. Looks like it's a nice shape. Sunglasses again, hat. She has a nice little raffia clutch. We have the same earrings, a watch, bracelet, and I like her shoes. Even her hair, she has a nice clip, not just an ordinary thing. That's another thing that can bring your look to another level. Our hair clips. Matter of fact, let me show you. There's this brand, Lilette NY, and they have so many like hair pieces that I think are just adorable. Like that to me are glamorous, beautiful, definitely things that I want to get my hands on. This is the Glossy Dome Pony Cuff. And so if you have a headband, if you have a ponytail, you can wear this. See, look, you see how it's layered? It's several different looks. We see one of them. I just like how that looks. Accessories have no age. So even this woman, she looks so elegant. She's older. I love her long gray hair. She has several different barrettes layered. I like that look. These are called the Eden Floral Pearl Clips. They come in a set of 2, but they have it pretty exaggerated on the model. But of course, you don't need to have this many. You can have just a couple. Just 1 or 2, I'm sure, will give you a good desired look. So these are just some of the options when I'm talking about hair pieces. So even if you don't want to wear a hat or you don't want to wear a scarf like I have, but you still want to do something, then you could do a hairpiece. Like a, not a hairpiece, but you could do something for your hair. You can still look chic in the summer. No, we don't necessarily have the ability to layer as much as we did in the fall and winter. Or maybe you live in a climate where layering is not that feasible. However, accessories can still talk. Our hats, you can wear a hat, you can wear a visor, you can wear a scarf, you can even put some hair pieces in. There are even some clips I've seen from Target or from Amazon that you can buy that are very similar to this. So your accessories can speak for you. You can have jewelry. Jewelry matters. Like just imagine if I didn't have any earrings or a necklace. That would change the look completely. It would look less styled. It would look way more casual. So jewelry, your jewelry plays a role as well. Are you going to have watches, rings, even something I didn't touch on, but anklets? If you're wearing a mini dress, you can see your anklets or shorts or a short set. Your anklets are something else that you can be seeing. So jewelry, sunglasses. We love oversized sunglasses, or maybe you like slimmer sunglasses. But either way, sunglasses definitely add something to your look. Not only do they leave you looking nice and styled, but they also protect your eyes. So we love that. Shoes are something that are important, and a variety of shoes. Whether you decide you want to have flats, or you want to have flip-flops, you want to have slides, or even some decorative heels. Shoes are both a necessity, but they also are a nice accessory, depending upon where you're going, the look that you want to create. So think about your shoes this summer and what you're going to be wearing. And then last but not least, your bag. Bags definitely impact your look. Of course, it's summertime, so you can lean into the raffia, crochet, the basket bags, those rattan, like those kind of materials for your bag. Or if that's not your style, you can still get a nice leather bag, but just something that aligns with your style and will create the look that you want. So make sure that you invest in one or all of these accessories, and you will be looking so stylish even in the heat. That's what matters. We'll still be looking stylish even in the heat.